me, Brad, and Mark, we went down to
Yeah.
Pennsylvania.
Well, I was supposed to go with you, but I had stole my knee up pretty bad.
How much snow did you have during that week?
Oh, plenty.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was getting up 8-10 inches, you know. And
Yeah, Pennsylvania. There was towards the end of the week there was some snow in the mountains out there.
yeah,
There was spots where it was up to my thighs.
Yeah.
Walking out there. I didn't expect that out of Pennsylvania, but
well, they don't usually have it. It
No,
was just
yeah,
the way
it
those
was
snowstorms
crazy,
come
yeah.
through there. Yeah.
yeah, and that's a whole different ball game than the Northeast hunting like we do here.
Yeah.
You didn't have any trouble finding deer there, did you?
No, that wasn't a problem at all. That it was the problem was finding a track to follow that didn't go into a giant barnyard and you lose them because there's so many deer out there.
And there isn't a lot of tracks like that stand out bigger, probably.
No, because the bucks are only 140, 160 pounds, if that. So
Right.
like coming from Maine, you see it, it's like you think it's going to be a big buck track, but it's not. It looks like a medium-sized doe in Pennsylvania. But you kind of keep that in your back of your mind, but still you're second guessing it. You're following it. You're like, is this a buck? Is this not a buck? The easiest way to tell in Pennsylvania, I found, was if you're following a track and he stops to feed and you can see his antlers in the snow. That's a
It's the same way the Adirondack guys do. They always talk about horn marks. Well, we don't see them in Maine because they don't feed in the ground. Out there, there's no browse, so they got to dig them ferns.
It's all big oaks in Pennsylvania, so
the
they're all
oaks,
feeding on acorns.
and if they don't have that, it's them wood ferns there that they're feeding on and stuff. So they're always sticking their head in the snow, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a blast, though. Like, you see deer all day long out there. And, I mean, compared to Maine, you might see, like, 6 or 7 deer all year. And you're seeing 30 deer in a day.
How many good bucks did you see?
I saw a few good bucks, but most of them are running. They're super skittish out there.
Yeah.
Like, when they see it's probably to do with the hunting pressure out there. A lot more people. But you'll spook a buck and he'll go for a long time. He'll go up over a couple mountains and...
Same, the Adirondacks at the lower part, at least, where I've hunted. I've hunted quite a few places, but it's the same way. And I think the other factor is it's the open country. They can see so much further. They want to get away, and then they wait. They'll get up in one of them thickets on a mountain where they can see back 200 yards, you know.
Yeah. It's funny. It's like, it's a lot hillier than I thought it was. There's some like 2,300 foot mountains out there. And like there's wet runs, there's brooks, but they're all covered in hemlocks.
Yep.
And the deer all bed in the hemlocks. And then once you get up to like 2,000 feet, it all transitions to oak. And you can see for 500 yards or more in those oaks.
No
They're
kidding.
just great big oak trees. It's kind of, it was beautiful. It's a beautiful area. And that's the problem, is the deer can see you for forever.
Yeah. Have to get a white sheet, cut a hole and put it over your head.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you chased them around anyway.
Yeah, I got on one good one. I parked at the top of a mountain. I walked down to just side hilled the mountain down there. I was looking around. I was kind of in the transition line between the hemlocks and the oaks. And I was just scooting around, and a nice big buck jumped out in front of me and bounded. And that's another video that's on Facebook there, a reel that I was running with a lever lever action. There was quite a few comments on that one too, but yeah, I kind of like side skirted so I could see him. He ran up in the oaks and he was running kind of parallel to me, but at that point he was 200 plus yards away, so I didn't feel comfortable just lobbing bullets, because they got antler restrictions too in Pennsylvania. So I
have 3 on one
I
side.
gotta be 3 on one side. So I just wanted to be sure. He was too far away. And then I tracked him for a long ways. Luckily, it had just snowed, so like you could see a fresh track, and the deer hadn't really come up from their bed yet. I think I jumped this buck out of his bed, and they haven't really come up to feed yet, so there's no other like barnyards or anything to run him through. Yeah. And I jumped him several times. He would walk a mile, bound and walk, and then he'd bed down underneath a hemlock. And it's just, I was always coming from the oaks into the hemlocks, so he was just picking me out every single time. Yeah. And we did that 3 or 4 times, and then I eventually jumped him right over the New York border. So that was the end of that. And it was a long walk back to the truck, but it was still fun. It was a blast.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You're in the game anyway.
Yes, exactly.
If you like that, Make sure you check out bigwoodsbucks.com for more content.
And don't forget to sign up for our newsletter.